Hello and welcome to the 4th of July Instagram Stories. This template includes 12 ready-to-use After Effects stories. The truth is that you have 4 different aspect ratios. You have an HD landscape, you have a portrait 1080 to 1350, you have a square 1080 to 1080, and a vertical one 1080 to 1920. So let's see how you can customize these 12 Instagram stories or whatever dimension you use. Let's go to the first one. All the templates use the same structure. So here the first layer is a blue one named controls. Here you have all the controls for the text, opacity, and other adjustments you might want to use. With a green color layer are the text, and in case there is a yellow layer is a helper in order to use all the text at once. So here you have 4 text. The text is editable right here. In case you like to change the color, you use text color 1 to 4 in the controls layer. Here you have a flag opacity. You might want to use the flag full or with less opacity. The flag is in a loop animation. The rectangular fillet, this one, you may want to have it stronger or more light, or don't want to use it at all. The color of the fillet. And then you have 2 background colors. This is a ramp behind the flank. The background opacity. And in case you eliminate the opacity of the flag, you have just the texture here where you can reduce the opacity here too. Last is a color adjustment slider where you just slide to 0 if you don't like some effects applied here in these 2 first layers, an exposure and a vignette. Let's go to the second one. Again, you have the blue color layer for the controls, text color 1 to 4. Here you have the stars color. As you see here, these stars. And you have the backgrounds and the background opacity as well. The text is editable like in the previous setup, so can be really easy edited right here. Let's go to number 3. Same setup, blue color layer for the controls, the text colors, you have the star colors and these 2 shapes and the lines here as well. The text is editable again right here, and you have 2 yellow layers. The one is for the shapes and the other one is for the text. So by selecting this yellow color layer, you just move all the text here, while with the other you move these stars setup. Let's go to the 4th setup. Again, you have the yellow color layer for the text. You have the controls and you have these particles as well, this confetti. You have 3 colors for the confetti adjustment, and you have the texture opacity. You may like to have it cleaner. Of course, you have color adjustment for the Liberty statue. Here, behind, you have 2 colors, a dark one and a highlight one. Let's go to another example. Let's go to number 5. Here you have some fireworks. You have a yellow color layer again for the text. Selecting the blue color layer, you have the star colors, you have the fireworks colors, an adjustment for the ribbon. You have the city color, this city behind, the New York City, And of course you have the colors for the text. Let's go to another example here, number 6. Here is the USA map, masked using a flag. The flag is in loop, the text can be editable right here, and you have the yellow color layer if you want to move the text alone. Number 7 here, same structure. The flags are always in a loop. You have the day here. These texts look really great in the 3D and using this long shadow, but can be really easy edited. Here the text is a pre-comp, so in order to edit that text, you just double click this edit big text green color layer. You have many pre-comps here, but select one and edit the text right here. Again, the flag is in a loop and the stars background is in a loop too. Here we have our last 4 setups. As you see, there is always the same structure with the blue color layer for the controls and the green colors for the text. Here is another example. Of course, you have all the color adjustments you might need for the ribbons, for the flags, and from the confetti falling from the top. Let's go to this last setup here. Again, you have the option to move the text together. This Capitolio outline here, which of course can be edited in terms of color. And the fireworks, you have the colors for the fireworks too. So I hope you enjoy working with this template. I remind you that this template is in 4 different aspect ratios. So if you want a vertical, a square or a portrait, you just double click this portrait and select what you need. I hope you enjoy working with this 4th of July template and make great promos. Thanks for watching.